I was gonna write a Space Odyssey, but I only have 2 of each letters and that needed 3 S's, so I wrote Space Stuff, but now it looks really disrespectful. I'm just gonna remove it. Hey, what's up? Welcome to my channel. Today we're watching 2001 A Space Odyssey. This one gets recommended every now and then, and you know the word space really catches my attention. Anything space, I love that. Any movie related to that, you know, just anything about it. It's very interesting, so let's see what this is about. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube, you will be seeing a cut down version of the reaction. If you'd like to watch the full-length reaction in a watch-along format, please head over to my Patreon. The link is in the description. And without any delay, let's just get right into it. Are we starting in space? Why is it all black? Nothing's wrong with my laptop, is it? Do I check? Or is it just a movie? I hear the music, I don't see anything. Maybe it's just a movie? I love how serious it sounds though. What's going on? Oh my god. I got so anxious. I thought something was wrong with my laptop. I was so controlling myself. I wanted to check really badly if something was wrong with my laptop because it was just blank screen. It's from this? I never knew where this was from. Oh, that is so cool. I love this already. I love this already. I love the score so much. And you hear it so much in other places. I didn't know where it was from. That is so cool. Really took their time. The dawn of man. Earth looks so peaceful without humans. We just made it so chaotic. Wow. That's skeleton of... Okay, okay. Oh. Sharing is caring, guys. But not sharing is surviving. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Why did we go all the way back? This movie is about space. What are we going to see? What? What? What happened, guys? Are you partying or panicking? Panicking, probably. Why? There was another group. Whoa. Oh, the eyes glowing. Looks so good. It's like, get out. What do you see? What? What is that? Also, that is also from this movie. I've seen stuff like this in other movies too. With the, yeah, this, but what is it? I guess I finally find out what this actually is. They're all freaking out too. It's like, what the hell is this? He's so confused. Should I touch it? Should I not touch it? Is it okay to touch this? I would be confused too. It's freaky. What? Is it gone? No, still here. Oh. Ta-da! I love hearing that. Oh! Is something going to happen? Is that why they're playing the score? Oh, babies. Babies are always so cute. Do they fight over water? Because there doesn't seem to be enough water in this area. Oh. Whoa, are we in the future now? Never told us about that block thingy. What was that? What was its purpose? Maybe they'll tell us later. (2001) A Space Odyssey. Are we gonna see year 2001 in this? When did this movie come out? Came out in 1968, so like one of those movies with their vision of the future. It's futuristic. It's weird after seeing it after 2001, because 2001 did not look like that. No space airplanes for us. But a lot of people did go to space. That must be really hard. You know, I just realized this came out in '68, and there has been so much more space travel now and so many more space movies now. But there weren't that many back then. I'm pretty sure there were, but not that many. This was before Star Wars. I don't know when Star Trek came out. I think in the 60s or 70s too. So this must have been so different back then. Like, I was just looking at it and I was thinking, this looks so grand, but then I suddenly realized that this came out in '68. This must have looked so... I don't know how to explain it, but do you get it, what I'm trying to say? How it must have felt to see this back then. I don't know, I should shut up. It's just something I thought of.
Here you are, sir. Main level, please.
May I call him for you?
Please. Oh, here he is.
Oh, hello, Dr.
Hello,
Floyd.
Miller. How are you?
Welcome to voice print identification.
Moon, American, Floyd, Haywood R.
It's so fascinating because stuff in space is not like this, even now in 2025.
It's been about 7 or 8 months since you were here last, wasn't it?
I can make a couple of phone calls. You go on ahead to the restaurant. I'll meet you there.
Right.
Hello.
Oh.
Hello.
How are you, Squirt?
Plane.
Oh.
Where's Mummy?
Are you coming to my party tomorrow?
I'm sorry, sweetheart, but I can't.
I'm going to the moon.
Anything special that you want?
Yes, a bush baby.
A bush baby.
Bush baby.
Well, we'll have to see about that. You'll have a nice birthday tomorrow.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Happy birthday. Elena, how nice to see you again.
Haywood, what a wonderful surprise to meet you here.
Would you like a drink, Doctor?
Oh, no, thank you. As a matter of fact, I haven't had breakfast yet. Someone's meeting me in the restaurant.
All right, somebody's waiting for you in the restaurant. Hilton.
We've just spent 3 months calibrating the new antenna at Chilenka.
Perhaps you can clear up the great big mystery about what has been going on up there.
Ooh, what is going on up there?
Extremely odd things have been happening at Clevis.
Like what?
You haven't been able to contact anyone for the past 10 days?
That's right.
Something is definitely going on up there.
Denying the men permission to land is a direct violation of the IAS convention.
Yes, of course.
Quite a serious epidemic has broken out at Clevis. Something apparently of an unknown origin.
Something alien?
I'm really not at liberty to discuss this.
Oh, you know what's going on up there?
We should be given all the facts.
What
As
can
I
you
said,
do?
I'm not at liberty to discuss it. Don't forget, you got a standing invitation if you ever get to the States.
No, of course not.
Whatever the reasons for your visit to Clavius, Dr. Floyd, the very best of luck to you.
Oh, thank you.
Hope you come back safe. Oh, because it's not like food. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, so cool. That looks like a Death Star prototype from the outside. You would miss solid food so much. The score is just so grand. Oh, they said something is happening here. And does it have anything to do with the what do you call it? The block thingy we saw in the beginning? Maybe it's connected to that. Wow, that is so cool. I thought we were gonna see something like docking, those very serious moments. Oh, that's Earth in the back, like how we have Moon in the back. So cool. That's how you do it. Music is the main character in this movie. That score is so awesome. Okay. Definitely the main character. That looks like a very funny head. With two eyes.
Excuse me, Dr. Alverson. I'm through now. Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Dr. Floyd has come up specially to Clavius to be with us today.
Congratulations on your discovery, which may well prove to be among the most significant in the history of science.
Oh, what? Tell me.
Your opposition to the cover story, created to give the impression there's an epidemic at the base.
Ah, to hide the discovery.
I found this cover story personally embarrassing myself. Now, I'm sure you're all aware of the extremely grave potential for cultural shock and social disorientation contained in this present situation. The purpose of my visit here is to gather additional facts and opinions.
Have you any idea how much longer this cover story will have to be maintained?
I don't know, Bill.
Weeks, months, years. Give us a window.
Council has requested that formal security oaths be obtained in writing from everyone who has any knowledge of this event.
It definitely has something to do with that block that we saw in the beginning.
Thank you, Dr. Floyd.
Thank you.
Definitely. Is Dr. Haywood going somewhere else now?
What's that, chicken?
Something like that. Tastes the same anyway.
Oh, solid food.
I appreciate the way you've handled this thing.
Well, the way we look at it, it's our job to do this thing the way you want it done. We thought it might be an outcrop of magnetic rock, but all the geological evidence was against it. It hasn't been covered up by natural erosion or other forces. It seems to have been deliberately buried.
They're talking about that block thing, right?
I don't suppose you have any idea what the damn thing is, huh?
They don't know either. That's why they didn't tell us. Wait a minute. They're on the moon. And they were talking about this thing that was buried here millions of years ago. But they're on the moon. That we saw in the beginning was on Earth. So it was buried on multiple places at the same time. Like similar thing was buried on multiple places at the same time. Is that what it is? By aliens? Still kind of like those docking scenes. Like the ones where they have to attach with another ship. Similarly serious. You have to be very precise with this one too, is what I'm understanding from this. Right, it's just like that one. Yes. So it was buried on multiple places, I guess, at the same time. Or at least these two places. That music with that makes it feel like a horror movie. What is that red glow? Is it the reflection of these red lights? Or is the rock glowing? It's probably reflection. What's that? Does it ever end? I just understood the reference in the Barbie movie in the beginning with the big doll and then the little girl was breaking her doll. It was like the scene from this movie. This movie is referenced a lot in other movies, especially that scene from the beginning, those scenes. That's fun, but also trippy. So trippy.
3 weeks ago, the American spacecraft Discovery 1 left on its half-billion-mile voyage to Jupiter.
3 of the 5 men were put aboard asleep, or to be more precise, in a state of hibernation.
That's why we only see 2.
And I'm sure that the entire world would join me in wishing you a safe and successful voyage.
Thanks very much. The 3 hibernating crew members represent the survey team, and their efforts won't be utilized until we're approaching Jupiter.
He was the latest result in machine intelligence, the
HAL
HAL 9000 computer, whom we learned one addresses as Hal. You're the brain and central nervous system of the ship. Does this ever cause you any lack of confidence?
No.
We are all, by any practical definition of the words, foolproof and incapable of error.
I hope you don't make any errors on this mission.
I enjoy working with people. I am putting myself to the fullest possible use, which is all I think that any conscious entity can ever hope to do.
Quickly get adjusted to the idea that he talks and you think of him really just as another person.
Do you believe that Hal has genuine emotions?
He's programmed like that.
To make it easier for us to talk to him.
Yes. I just saw Ex Machina not even last week, just a few days ago. So that question reminded me of her.
What is it, Hal?
We've got the transmission from your parents coming in.
Hello, Frank.
Happy birthday, darling.
Happy birthday. Many happy returns of the day.
How do you like your cake, dear?
Looks great, doesn't it? Sorry
We're
you
gonna
can't
eat it.
join us. Your mother and I and Dave's parents were interviewed about what we thought of our illustrious son. We wish you the very happiest of birthdays.
God bless.
All the best, son.
Is something gonna go wrong on this trip? Where exactly are you going on Jupiter? On one of the moons?
See you next Wednesday.
Anyway, queen takes pawn.
You're playing with Hal? You're gonna lose.
I'm sorry, Frank. I think you missed it.
Yeah, looks like you're right. I resigned.
It must get pretty lonely. Definitely would get pretty lonely.
Have you been doing some more work? A few sketches. May I see them? Sure.
I think you've improved a great deal. Do you mind if I ask you a personal question? I've wondered whether you might be having some second thoughts about the mission. Perhaps I'm just projecting my own concern about it.
Oh, Hal definitely has emotions.
There are some extremely odd things about this mission.
Like what?
Rumors about something being dug up on the moon. The way all our preparations were kept under such tight security.
You're working up your crew psychology report.
I've just picked up a fault in the AE-35 unit. It's going to go 100% failure within 72 hours.
That doesn't sound very nice.
Well, then I suppose we'll have to bring it in, but first I'd like to go over this with Frank and get on to mission control.
Hal made me nervous. What's going on? What is this mission about? Why are we suddenly going to Jupiter? To that giant gas planet? Ooh, that is so trippy. Ah.
Roger, you're 2013. Roger, your plan to go EVA and replace Alpha Echo, a 3-5 unit, prior to failure.
You're gonna go outside? Oh, that is so scary. Oh. I feel like one of them is gonna hit me, one of those asteroids. Space travel sounds so much fun until you realize you would be out there in the middle of nowhere, not even on ground, just floating, and everything all around. Just look at that. Everything is so pitch black. There is no ground, there is no sky, there is no nothing as far as the eye can see, and that, it's just scary. That is so scary. And then going out, ooh, look at how scary that looks. There is nothing. And it literally takes forever to get from one place to another. So in case of emergency, it's not even like you just land somewhere really quick. The breathing is just making me so nervous. This movie is definitely making me really anxious. I think the last time I got anxious watching a movie was when I saw Empire Strikes Back for the first time. This movie is making me so anxious. I love how we also see Hal's point of view. Are we ever gonna reach Jupiter, or is this about the journey?
It's puzzling.
Nothing's wrong with it?
We put the unit back in operation and let it fail.
Huh?
We can certainly afford to be out of communication for the short time it will take to replace it.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
We concur with your plan to replace number 1 unit to check fault prediction. Your onboard 90000 computer is in error predicting the fault. This conclusion is based on the results from our twin 90000 computer.
You know what I was thinking, the way the computer was saying that we never make a mistake or stuff like that, that 9000 is the best series. I was sort of feeling like, is it gonna make a mistake?
I hope the two of you are not concerned about this.
Oh, I'm not, Hal.
It can only be attributable to human error. The 9000 series has a perfect operational record. Quite honestly, I wouldn't worry myself about that.
Are you sure, Hal? Because it seems like you just made a mistake. But he's right, human error is possible.
I'm having a bit of trouble with my transmitter and C-pod. I wonder if you'd come down and take a look at it with me. See you later, Hal.
I don't think you need to say goodbye to Hal. Hal is everywhere.
Rotate C-pod, please, Hal.
Open the door, Hal.
Explosive bolts. That sounds scary. Everything sounds scary in space.
Rotate the pod, please, Hal.
Oh, he's dropped communication with Hal?
What do you think?
You want to talk about Hal?
I'm not sure. What do you think? You know, of course, though, he's right about the 9000 series having a perfect operational record.
Unfortunately, that sounds a little like famous last words.
That's what I was saying.
Look, Dave, I can't put my finger on it, but I sense something strange about him. Let's say we put the unit back and it doesn't fail, huh? That would pretty well wrap it up as far as Hal is concerned, wouldn't it? There isn't a single aspect of ship operations that's not under his control.
Yeah, Hal is like the mind of the ship.
We'd have to cut his higher brain functions without disturbing the purely automatic and regulatory systems. As far as I know, no 9,000 computers have been disconnected. Well, I'm not so sure what he'd think about it.
Oh. Oh, is Hal reading their lips? Ah, guys, that computer is much smarter than you. That would hurt his ego if you turn it off. Disconnect. Intermission. How did we go from the strange rock to messy computer? I don't know what's wrong with Hal yet, so I can't say. Hal was talking about something like secretive going on about the rock, about them finding something on the moon and people hiding stuff. He was concerned. It was concerned about that. Does it have something to do with that? What are you doing, Hal? Are you malfunctioning or are you planning something? This movie definitely takes its time. I think that's why it's building up so much anxiety inside of me. It really takes its time. And I'm liking that but the music just makes it so tense. Kind of scary, and it just makes you really anxious. Like, look at that. It's just like the beginning. Nothing's happening. It's just a strange sound and blank screen. That was so scary, the moment that they showed, like, Hal lip reading. Kind of scared of Hal now. I don't know what you want, but I feel like it's nothing good. If Hal wanted to, it could just leave you outside. Whoa, 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 whoa. What? Hal. Whoa! Whoa! No! Oh, hello, how quiet it gets outside because there is no sound in space. Oh my god! I was just saying that, oh, Hal actually did. Oh, that poor guy's gonna float around until he dies. Oh no, Hal, what did you do? Why'd you do that?
Do you know what happened?
I'm sorry, Dave. I don't have enough information.
Don't go outside. I feel like Hal is gonna do the same thing to you somehow. He's gonna, oh no, no, no. That was definitely Hal. We saw the pod doing something and there was a close-up on Hal. That was definitely Hal. Hal did something. Oh, would you be able to save him? Please save him. Aish. He's so far. Ugh, everything in space is so painfully slow. Now I feel like you'll be able to rescue him, but would Hal let you get back in the ship? I really love how they're doing it. How when you're seeing the outside, there is absolutely no sound. What's happening? Oh. I love that. No sound in space. You're almost there. That pod moved. And then they showed us Hal. It was definitely Hal who did something, right? Ugh. But if Hal was the one who did something, are you gonna let them back into the ship? He heard them, they were saying that they're gonna disconnect him. Is that why he made sure to throw them out of the ship? And don't mess with these guys. They're just sleeping. Oh no! Oh no! Oh my god! What are you doing, Hal? What are you doing? Oh, he's killing them. He's definitely not gonna let those two get back in. Oh. What? Oh, Hal, you evil computer. What are you doing? Why are you doing that?
Open the pod bay doors, please, Hal.
Yeah, no. Hal ain't doing that.
Hello, Hal, do you read me?
I'm really gonna give him the silent treatment. Come on, Hal, that is scary as hell. Don't leave him stranded outside. At least those people died in their sleep. This is...
Affirmative, Dave. I read you.
Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
Please.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
Pretty please.
This mission is too important for me to allow you to jeopardize it.
You just killed the people who are gonna carry out the mission.
I'll go in through the emergency airlock.
Don't tell him that.
Without your space helmet, Dave, you're going to find that rather difficult.
Oh no!
Goodbye.
My God, that is so
Hal?
horrifying. That is a horror movie. Don't do that, Hal. Come on, man.
Hal!
Don't. There is nowhere for him to go, Hal. Come on, man. Robot, AI, computer. That is so scary. He must be cursing on himself for not bringing his helmet right now. Oh my God, that is... Oh! You gonna let him go? I mean, what can you do? Knock, knock. Are we gonna say something about those explosive bolts? Oh, but it's still exposed to the outside, explosive bolts. Keep seeing those explosive bolts. You're gonna yeet inside like that. Oh, yes. Close it, close it. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, it wasn't exposed to the outside. It was just this part. I thought the entire circle thing was, and the black on the side was space outside. He's in.
Just what do you think you're doing, Dave?
Surviving. And shutting you down, I guess. Disconnecting you.
I really think I'm entitled to an answer to that question.
Shut up, you're not entitled to anything after doing what you did.
I know everything hasn't been quite right with me.
The audacity.
I feel much better now.
After going rogue like that?
I honestly think you ought to sit down calmly. My work will be back to normal.
No, Hal, we're not friends anymore.
And I want to help you. Stop. Will you?
This is your last chance, Hal. Start singing We Don't Talk Anymore.
Stop, Dave.
I'm really glad that inside he has this power, because I thought even inside maybe Hal would be able to do something to try and stop him from disconnecting him. But I like that once he is inside, he has full power.
My mind is going.
Say bye.
My mind is going.
Oh, don't make me sad. You did an awful thing, Hal. Don't say it like that.
I can feel it. I'm afraid.
I think this is how it's gonna be. AI would be our best friend for some time, and then it's gonna be our worst enemy. And there is nothing we would be able to do to stop it, because it will be so powerful.
I became operational at the HAL plant, and he taught me to sing a song.
Now the voice changed too.
Give me your land, Sir.
The voice change is so scary.
It won't be a stylish marriage.
Good day, gentlemen.
Who that?
Now that you are in Jupiter's space, and the entire crew is revived.
The entire crew is dead. Oh, they were just gonna wake up. Oh.
It was buried 40 feet below the lunar surface. Radio emission. Aimed at Jupiter, the 4-million-year-old black monolith has remained completely inert.
Oh, that's why they're going to Jupiter. Oh my god, the crew was just gonna wake up. Hal killed them right before they were gonna wake up. Jupiter and beyond the infinite. And those three were the ones that were gonna carry out the mission at Jupiter. They had separate training for 4 months and all that. What is Dave gonna do alone? Jupiter is so pretty and so scary the more you read about it. That's another one of those monolith. It's just floating. Yes, this. Oh my god, he's in that spaceship with 3 dead bodies. Sucks. What are those scary noises in the background? That's not music, that's just scary noises. What's gonna happen? Just disappears. It's all black, it just disappears. Are you seeing something or are you going somewhere? Is Dave dead? What? Ooh, that is scary. Don't show me scary faces. Stop! Dave has been through so much. What is that? Do you think they're gonna tell us what's happening? I don't think they're gonna tell us what's happening. Is it whatever mysterious power put those monoliths there? It's that? Dave is seeing that? Or is the monolith showing him that? Whoa. Is it gonna be back to that place in the beginning where we saw the monolith in the beginning on Earth? Is he time traveling? Yeah, I feel like we're going back to the same place and I guess also the same time period millions of years ago. We're back. Where are you? You traveled somewhere else, didn't you? Poor guy. I feel bad for him. What is this place? What? No. Who? Future? Did he age because of all of that traveling? Or did he land in the future? But why would he be old if he just landed in the future? Oh, he's not old. What? I thought he looked old. I'm so confused. Show me another close-up of his face. I have a lot of questions. Please tell me you're gonna give me the answers to some of them. Maybe even one or two. Sir? That's Dave. Yes. That is him. He's old. This is the future. That first shot with him in the suit too, he looked really old there, and I thought, is that also Dave on his deathbed? Is this also Dave? What's that? What's glowing? Dave? Fetus Dave? That is creepy. That is so creepy. The score of this movie is so famous. Like, I've heard all of these before, but I didn't know where they were from. Oh my god. I was all ready to see because I haven't eaten anything in 2 days, and this movie just made me even more dizzy. That ending really messed with my brain. It was really, what's the word? Vague? Like it was, you know, like one of those endings where you decide what happened kind of thing. Or maybe I just didn't understand something, but it looked like he went to Jupiter. Obviously, he went to Jupiter, and there was another monolith there, and then stuff happened, a lot of colors, and it looked like he was being transported to somewhere else. And then, because for a moment I thought they were showing us Earth, you know, the time when the first monolith appeared on Earth, I thought they were showing us that, so I thought he was being transported, like he was time traveling or something. But then this weird room, and he was old, and it looked like we were seeing his future, he was seeing his future, and then he got old, and then he died. When he was dying, the monolith appeared, and then he was a baby, and then he was as big as Earth and glowing like supernatural. I need Google. Encounters a second monolith, which transports him to a new otherworldly environment. Within this environment, Dave experiences a rapid aging process from middle age to old age, then death, before being reborn as a star child. Kubrick's explanation, let me read that. Beings of pure energy and intelligence place the astronaut in a human zoo where he passes his life with no sense of time. Okay, that makes sense, yes. Yeah, maybe, okay. That's what that room was. That was his prison. That's where he spent his entire life. And they were observing him, I guess. After they eventually finish with him, he's transformed into some kind of super being and sent back to Earth, transformed and made into some sort of Superman. The book ending is clearer. There is a book. I'm so stupid, I didn't know that. And makes more sense. Okay, I need to read the book then, I guess. I need to read the book to see what ending that is. Okay, that sort of explains it, but not really, but I guess it does, but then also not. One thing that I was noticing, thinking, like, this is just my personal opinion, and you're all very welcome to disagree, but, you know, since it came out in 60s, I don't know how many space movies were out there back then, but I'm guessing not that many. And this is so grand. Like, we've seen a lot of space movies now, and you know, we know a lot more about space now, and we've seen some really advanced stuff, but this was still so fascinating. So I guess back then it must have been super different. I was thinking kind of like Interstellar, you know, there's been so many. It's just my personal opinion, and I'm not comparing the two movies, but we've seen so many space movies, but Interstellar was just, it was just different. The entire concept of that movie was different, and you know, the things they showed us, the technology that they showed us, and just everything about Interstellar was so different and so mind-blowing. You know, it was just like, wow, when you first saw it. And it was so different from everything that I had seen. And so for me, it was just crazy. I'm kind of thinking, like, this was very fascinating, but I'm just kind of, just keep thinking how it must have been like to see this back then. It must have been kind of like that. It's like, wow. You know? I just kept thinking about it for some reason through the entire movie. It was lingering a lot in many different places. Like, it was taking its time, but it felt like, you know, those long shots of a spacecraft flying or just music in the background, the score playing, very intense score playing, but nothing's happening on the screen. That just built up so much anxiety that I think would not have happened if this movie was an hour shorter and everything happened much quicker. I don't think all of that anxiety that I felt watching this movie, that would not have happened. But I guess if somebody sat down expecting a very fast-paced movie, they would be very surprised. But I liked that it was taking its time, because there weren't too many dialogues, because most of the scenes were just the incredible score in the back. And yeah, just very simple shots. But you're either seeing some new technology in that shot, or you would be waiting for something to happen. So it would build a lot of anxiety, a lot of tension. And space travel, it's not very fast. And when that moment when Dave went out to save his, I forgot the name of the guy, his partner, he went out there and it just took so long, and you just realized that, yeah, everything is just so painfully slow, because that's how it would be. There are no racing cars. He wouldn't reach to his buddy in 10 seconds. Hal malfunctioning though. It went rogue. Or I can say he, I don't know. But the computer went rogue, and it definitely was very aware and very intelligent. Definitely felt like it had emotions. AI stuff is scary. It has always been scary. Like, even back in 1968, it was scary. And now that it's sort of becoming a reality, and like I said, I just saw Ex Machina just a couple of days ago, so I'm still thinking about that movie. And yeah, I think the only Stanley Kubrick movie I've seen on this channel is The Shining. I've also seen Eyes Wide Shut, not on this channel though. Full Metal Jacket, right, I've also seen Full Metal Jacket. And now I've seen one more. It was really trippy though. It was so grand. You know, it makes you feel like this is so grand with the score in the back and just the spacecrafts and the sets just made it looked really grand. And as much as I loved the score, I really loved that part when Hal went rogue and we would be seeing like the outside, and Dave went out to save his friend, and we would see the outside thing and it would be super quiet because there is no sound in space. And then there was no music, but on the inside with Dave, there was some noise, because there is always some noise, just a little bit, not noticeable, but there is always some noise. But then again, you would see outside and then it's absolutely quiet And I just really, really loved that part. And they kept doing it. They did it multiple times and I loved it every single time. It was such a simple thing, but I don't know, I just really loved it. Hal knew about the mission from the beginning when he was disconnecting Hal and the recording started playing. The guy said that only your computer knew about this. So Hal already knew stuff, and he felt like them shutting him off, disconnecting him, was gonna jeopardize the mission, so he was that's why he killed everybody. But at the same time, he did that thing in the beginning with something on the outside saying that it's going to fail. Some stuff from something was going to fail, but he was wrong about it. So what was that? He had his doubts about the mission, about the secrecy of everything, but he also knew more than everybody else. I'm still not sure about Hal's intention. I would have to watch the movie again to understand that part, because I definitely feel like I missed a few things in the first time, because I don't remember every single thing that they talked about, so I'm not sure about Hal's intention. Like, did he go rogue to try to save the mission, or was he just evil? I don't remember what they were talking about. I have to watch the movie again to see why Hal did what he did, if they have explained it in the movie. If it's not in the movie, then that's a different thing. But that was really scary, especially him just leaving him out there. The other three, I was sad for the other three. They were gonna wake up, and instead they died that day. But at least they died in their sleep. They didn't even know about it. The other guy, Hal threw him away and he went unconscious and probably died. I don't know. But with Dave, he wasn't even unconscious. He was just out there sitting, waiting for Hal to open the doors. And he just refused. I mean, that is so scary. That was such a scary thought that he was gonna be stranded out there. I was so scared for him, but he did manage to go inside. That was great. But just the thought of him being stranded out there in that empty space was so scary. But I liked it that once he was inside, Hal was not able to do anything. I thought Hal was gonna be, you know, like those computers in computer/robots in Interstellar, super cute. That little machine was super cute. The dialogues were amazing. But Hal turned out to be very scary. I'm still trying to piece it together, everything that we saw and everything and what it meant. And I'm also thinking about reading the book, but I would also love to know what you guys think about this movie. I mean, all the theories and explanation, please throw them at me in the comments. I would read every single one because I need to know more. And also thank you so much for suggesting this movie. This was really fun. I hope you also enjoyed watching this with me. If you did, then please go ahead, like and subscribe, turn on the notification bell. If you'd like to watch the full-length reaction, please head over to my Patreon. The link is in the description. And I'll see you soon.